Hey guys, Moose here again for another video today, and we are back with our Operation Get Ovi Cup. And in this one, we are going to be here to face the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Eastern Conference Finals, something Ovi has never been able to do before. So we're here in the Eastern Conference Finals, looking to hopefully make it to the Stanley Cup Final, also for the first time in Ovi's illustrious career. So let's head over and we'll check out this. We'll check out this Toronto team. It's why? Oh no, that is disgusting. Why? Why is this team so good? So we've got a top line of Mitch Marner with Austin Matthews and William Nylander. A second line of JVR with Nazem Kadri and Jeff Skinner. A third line of Kasperi Kapanen with Thomas Buchanan and Connor Brown. That's a really good third line. And then their fourth line of Mike Camilleri with Patrick Marleau and Zach Hyman. Damn. How many games have they played this season, or this postseason? 11. Marner has 15. Oh my god. Matthews has 17 points. Holy shit. That top line is disgusting. Absolute playoff performers. My god. 10 points for Nylander. Second line, 6. Oh my god, Kadri has 8 goals. Okay, wow. So they've got 3 players with over 5 goals. Yeah, well, forwards at least. And defensively, it does not get easier. We have Morgan Rielly with Jake Gardiner. Timothy Liljegren, 20-year-old. Is this his rookie season? Yes, it is. 49 points in his rookie season. Not bad at all. Nikita Zaitsev playing on that second pair with Liljegren. Then we've got Travis Dermott with Mike Green on that third pair. Rielly and Gardiner doing pretty good together. Jesus, this team is unreal. And then the goaltending again, not any easier. Oh my god. Holy shit, Frederik Andersen has a .947 save percentage and a 1.55 GAA. Oh my god. How are we meant to get past this team? Frederik Andersen is playing out of his mind. The top line is seriously scary. Like, that is the three-headed monster of life. Oh my god, that's actually terrifying. Well, it may not be like this next season because they do have to re-sign Marner and Matthews. So, of course, the season before they have to re-sign them, we have to go up against them. So, yeah, this should be a very interesting game. I mean, we also have only played 11 games. We do not have players with point totals like them, though. And goal scoring really hasn't been an issue, but it also hasn't been a strong suit of ours as well. So, yeah, this should be interesting. I mean, obviously, that's a quick update of our team. I'd say the real reason why we are in it is probably because of Braden Holtby. But, I mean, you look at his stats, and they just aren't as good as Freddie Andersen's in any way. It's just crazy how good Freddie is. Holy shit, man, that is crazy. Well, let's go. Both teams with a record of 8-3 meeting in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see how it goes. First period of Game 1, we obviously do not have home ice advantage, so we will be playing in Toronto for the most part. Let's go. First period. 1-1 after 1, JVR and Ovechkin. Nice, I like it. We're out shooting them 11-6, so not a bad first period. Kind of would have liked to escape that first period without giving up a goal, but nothing we can do about it now, is there? So, Let's go. Second period now. No goals allowed in the second. All right, shots 20-17, so they caught up a lot. They had 11 shots that period to our 9, I believe. Yeah. So we head to the third. 20 minutes left, tied at 1 apiece. Let's go. Let's slow sim the third period, and we will see what will happen. Will we head to overtime? Maybe not. Mitch Marner scores his 7th, I think, of the playoffs, and Marner gives the Maple Leafs a 2-1 lead here in Game 1. Not looking good for the Caps. 43 seconds left, and there won't even be an empty netter. We got outshot 29-28 in Game 1, and Frederik Andersen just continues to be an absolute monster. Oh my god, man. Absolutely unreal. Alright, well, we'll sim to Game 2. So, obviously, it's a long series. We've got potential 6 more games left. So I can't be too mad about it. Ovi, Backstrom didn't even get a point that game. We just don't really have any playoff performers like they clearly do over there on that top line with Matthews and Marner. I can't get over that. Anyways, let's get ready for Game 2, and we'll see what happens. First period of Game 2, again in Toronto. Can it start better for us? Let's see. First period. All right, no goals allowed in the first 20 minutes of Game 2. We got outshot as well, 12-8. So that's not very good. Not a great period from your Capitals, unfortunately. Alright, well, there's really not much to say about this one. So, second period now. Alright, goals on both sides, and we have the 2-1 lead right now. Van Riemsdyk 2 goals in this series so far, but Nichushkin, so the other winger on our top line, gets his first goal of the Eastern Conference Finals. Lars Eller as well gets a goal for us. Alright, not bad. So we're up 2-1 heading into the third. We are getting outshot 27-15. Wow, that is atrocious. Not looking good so far, although we do have the lead. Anything could happen. A power play opportunity could reinforce that lead, but unable to. But Alex Ovechkin anyways. We have another power play as well. It is a long one, and Valeri Nichushkin gets his second of the game, looking like Game 2 could most definitely go to us. 36 seconds left. I would hope so. We dominated in that period. Valeri Nichushkin with 2 goals and an assist, and Braden Holtby with a .970 save percentage. Okay, so a good Game 2. Both teams now 9-4. Which team will get to double-digit wins first? We will see. Now, one thing I wanted to go show you guys, there's at least like half of our team, this is their first time ever making it to the conference final. Alex Ovechkin, first time. Nicholas Backstrom, first time. Valeri Nichushkin, I'm assuming first time. Like, he played 1 or 2 seasons for sure, I believe, with Dallas, and I don't think they ever made it to the conference final. Tom Wilson, first time. Kuznetsov, first time. Zadina, obviously, first time. It's also his first time in the playoffs, right? We drafted him last year. Yeah, this was his rookie season. Who else? Jakub Vrana, first time in the ECF. Lars Eller, not sure about that. Burakovsky, well, not just ECF, just conference finals in general. So Burakovsky as well. Brett Connolly, I'm not sure. Tyler Bozak, I think it would be his first time, if I'm not mistaken. Devontae Smith-Pelly, I'm not sure. Christian Juice, first time. John Carlson, first time. Vlasic, no. So we've got some veteran leadership in Vlasic. He's like one of the only players I know for sure that have been here. Lucas Johansson, no. Marcus Nudivara and Jonas Sigonthaler, no. And then obviously our goaltender, Braden Holtby, has never been to the Eastern Conference Final either. So basically our entire team, well, not just Eastern Conference Final, basically our entire team are conference final noobs, which is kind of terrifying. That could maybe be worrisome. I'm not too sure. Anyways, let's get set for game number 3 now, and we'll see how everything goes. Alright, wow, Brandon Tanev just scored in the Jets game. This is game 2 I'm talking about at 5:11, and then Johansson scored his second of the night at 5:45, 34 seconds apart. Preds are up 4-3. We're in the third period I'm talking about right now. Alright, back to our sim, of course. Can you please stop getting ice, parents? Thanks. Okay. Game number 3, now in Washington. Let's go. First period. Oh, wait. I was going to say lots of goals because it took a while, but I just forgot to put it 2 goals. And JVR, 3 straight goals in this series in 3 straight games. Connor Brown now as well gets a goal, and we're getting outscored 2-0, and it is even shots as well, 9-9. We head to the second, down 2-0. Not looking too good so far. Second period, at least get 1. Don't let them get any, and we could be in a half-decent position. Let's go second period. Never mind. Thomas Buchanan's makes it 3-0 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And game number 3 is looking pretty sour so far for the Capitals in their first ever Eastern Conference home game. Well, with Ovi at least. I'm not sure if this is their first Eastern Conference final game. Is that a fact? I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, well, yeah, let's go. Third period, we're out shooting on 20-18, so there's at least one positive. Power play, and we score a shorthanded goal, but Matthews then gets his 10th of the postseason. Ovi, though, makes it a 2-goal game. Could have been a lot better if we hadn't let Matthews score it on that power play. Burakovsky makes it a 1-goal game. Okay. Come on, boys, please, someone. 143-31. William Nylander and Timothy Liljegren with 2 empty netters. Shots are 31-30. The final. If we hadn't of let Matthews score, we would have had a tie game, more than likely. Who got the penalty? Zadina, the rookie, with the penalty. Not good, not good. If Zadina hadn't got that penalty, we could have been up 2-1 in the series. We could have forced overtime and gotten a win. They're young players coming out hot in game number 3. So we're down 2-1 in the series. They get the 10th win before us, obviously. Hopefully we can get our 10th win right here in game number 4, though. Let's get ready. Let's switch it to goals this time, and let's be prepared for this game. Game number 4, again in Washington. Let's split our home ice because they've already gotten 1 win. So let's go. First period, we're down 1-0 in JVR again, man. What the fuck? I think he scored the first goal of every game. Well, at least the first goal for the Maple Leafs in every game. That's a fact. Oh, and we could have shot 10-4 as well. That is not a good first period from us. Holtby, way to keep us in it for the most part. I mean, he had 9 saves. But Freddie only had 4 shots against. It's really hard to score against that. Oh, man. All right, well, let's go. Second period now. We will hopefully be able to get a goal and hopefully get some more shots on the board. Second period, and we're down 2-0. JVR scored from center ice. I'm pretty sure he was attacking to the left side of the rink, and he scored from center ice, because in the first period he scored in our zone. I'm assuming that's our zone. Wow. 15 shots in that period, and we couldn't get one by Frederik Andersen, and we head to the third down 2-0 in the game right now. So let's get ready for the third period. We could go down 3-1 in this series, heading back to Toronto. Not looking good for Washington right now. Let's go. Third period of play. Let's see. Come on, boys. I know we can get one here. Well, I know we can get two here. There we go. Andre Burakovsky starts the comeback. It is a one-goal game now, and we've got plenty of time, but never mind. Austin Matthews makes it a two-goal game, and Kuznetsov makes it a one-goal game, so there is still time. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and oh my god, again, for the second game in a row, if we hadn't let Matthews scored, we could have been heading to overtime right now. We outshot them 37-25, and we only got 2 past Frederik Andersen. Okay, boys, down 3-1 in the series. We have to win 3 straight to go to the Stanley Cup final. Yeah, this could be an interesting one. That's true. That's a fact. Alright, let's just see some things. Ovi only has 8 points. Backstrom has 12. Nichushkin has 10. That entire top line is just minus players. They are not very great defensively by any means. Second line, not good enough. That third line is doing really good, though. Fourth line, you know what? I want to try Kuznetsov on that top line. I really do. I don't want to change up the third line, but I don't want to change up that third line, but the second line, I mean, both our top lines, our second and first line, are just not very great. What do I do? Let's see. You know what? Let's try Tom Wilson on that top line with Backstrom and Nichushkin. We'll have a second line of Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, and Zadina. Is that what I want? Is that what I want? I'm almost tempted to put Tyler Bozak on that top line, or on that second line. I really am. Do something like that. You know what? No, but we are going to try Kuznetsov on the wing, just to see. We're going to try it. I'm not going to change the bottom 6, although, I mean, I could. Connolly only has 1 point. Do we have an extra forward up here? We do, and Jay Beagle, who probably won't put points up for us. But you know what? Let's try it, because why not? As for defense, Juice and Carlson, not bad. I did see Vlasic complain about ice time earlier, so let's put him on that top line then. Juice can play on the second pair with Johansson. That third pair hasn't really done much. Should we try Andy Welinski? I don't think trying Andy Welinski is the right option here. As for our goaltending, Holtby's still doing really good. I mean, I don't think there's any reason to not keep Holtby in there. I think just the few minor line changes I made will hopefully be able to help us. St. Louis has a 3-1 series lead over the Canucks in the Western Conference Finals right now. Alright, well, let's go. Game number 5. We look to force a game number 6. This time in the ACC. Let's go. First period of play. Come on. Alright, we started better. Burakovsky and Eller. Like I said, not changing that third line. It is really good right now. And then Morgan Riley cut the lead in half. Okay, so 2-1 right now for us heading into the second period. We are outshooting them 17-7, so that's pretty darn good. Alright, well, not a bad first period if you ask me. Second period now, let's go. We're up 3-1. Tyler Bozak gets a goal. Nice. So it looks like I shouldn't have. I'm glad I didn't change it. Maybe Jay Beagle got an assist on that goal. All right, so 3-1 heading into the third for your Washington Capitals. All right, 26-15 are the shots for us. Let's go, boys. Third period, and Nazem Kadri. I think the first shot of the period makes it a 1-goal game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have a power play now, and we almost, if we let in another goal right now, I am going to be terrified for my life. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Come on, hold on, Holtby, please. All right, we are good. 37-29 were the shots. Jesus, both goalies did really good, to be fair. Braden Holtby with a .931 save percentage. Ooh, okay, well, not bad. We forced a Game 6, and we head back to Washington for Game 6, which is nice, which is very, very nice. All right, just out of curiosity, I do want to go see if Jay Beagle did get a point in or on that assist. No, he did not, but that's fine. He did play in the NHL for us this. No, that was last season. Yeah, he didn't play a single game for us this season. I didn't see anything from that second line, did I? I don't think so. I'm kind of worried about that top line. I don't know. 11 goals on that top line and 12 goals for that second line. I think our third line has just been our best line throughout the entire playoffs, to be fair. All right, well, time for game number 6 in Washington. Feed off the energy of the fans, boys. Let's force a Game 7, and we'll go from there. Period number 1 of game number 6 in Washington. Let's go. Come on. We're down 1-0. Mike Green is the only goal scorer of Game 6 so far, getting outshot 12-7, heading into the second period. Not great, not great. All right, let's go. Second period now. We'll hopefully have a better one than the first. Let's go. All right, no goals allowed in the second, and we are getting outshot even more now. 26-12, and the Washington Capitals are on the verge of elimination here. Okay. Let's go. Third period. We will slow sim it. We need some shots. Power play opportunity. Can we get one by Freddie on the power play? We can't. Alright, we come to the last half of the third period. Still getting outshot heavily. We're down to 5 minutes left, and we only have gotten 3 shots this period. I'm going to slow the sim down to ×4. Will we be able to tie the game? It's not looking good. 1 minute to go. We're going to go ×1 speed. Just because 33-20 are the shots for Toronto, and it looks like it could be a 1-0 win for Toronto to move to the Stanley Cup Final, unless one of our Capitals has something to say about that. 30 seconds left. Come on, 20 seconds left, 10 seconds left. It's not happening. And your Toronto Maple Leafs will be moving on. Oh my God. Will be moving on to the Washington Capitals. No, we'll be moving on to the Stanley Cup Final. And as much as I don't like the sound of that, I love the sound of that. I wish that could happen. I would have loved for that to have happened, but that won't happen. And St. Louis will be facing Toronto in the Cup Final. Backstrom didn't get a single point. since game 4, I think it was. I don't think that top line even got a point, to be honest with you, or that new top line. Second line, I think Ovi got an extra assist in that game, or not that game, but the other game. Vrana, Eller, and Burakovsky, a combined 13 goals. Not too bad. 10 points, 18 points, 28 points on that third line. Really, really good. Really, really good. Jay Beagle obviously didn't get a point. Bozak didn't do too bad with Smith Pelly, but I don't know. What is there to blame? I'm not sure. Like I said earlier already, I just think that Toronto team was a team we were not going to be able to get by, and that was exactly the case. Unfortunately, that really sucks. I'm assuming Toronto will win the Stanley Cup, which again, I'm not necessarily sad about that, because Toronto fan. That sucks, unfortunately. Let's just into the draft. Let's see who wins the cup. Let's finish off our scouting assignments, and I will be ending the episode here shortly. Unfortunately, the Toronto Maple Leafs did win the Stanley Cup. That's not unfortunate. I would love to see that. I truly would. Unfortunately, though, your Washington Capitals got eliminated in game number 6 of the Eastern Conference Final, and hopefully we will be back there to face Toronto again in the Eastern Conference Finals this next season. Oh, man. That is a kind of a rip, I'm not going to lie. A few retired players. Nobody from our team, probably, I would assume. No, okay. How about the entire league? Let's see. Nicholas Backstrom as a goalie goes down to retirement. Chris Kunitz, Brian Giunta, William McCulloch, Lupul, Franzen, Weidman, Lyles, Ehrhoff. All right, well, that freaking sucks. Oh, that really sucks, man. I was confident heading into that series, looking at our team. And then it's just that Toronto team was just too good. Let's go and check the awards really quickly. The Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup for the first time in 51 years, I think. 61 years. 51 years. The Penguins won the President's, and the President's Trophy. The President's Trophy curse continues. For every team, essentially. Obviously, St. Louis made it to the final against Toronto. Let's go check player awards. Braden Shen won the Art Ross, also won the Hart. Letang won the Norris. Lady Byng went to Tyler Seguin. Calder went to Tippett. Nice. Conn Smythe went to Frederick Anderson, as you'd expect. Vezina went to Vasilevsky. He also won the Jennings. McQuaid won the Masterton. Bergeron won the Selke. Ted Lindsay went to Shen. And Tarasenko won the Rocket Richard. I don't think I looked at point totals, to be honest. Feel like I did for our team. I'm not sure, honestly. I really do not remember. But yeah, these are all the point totals from our team, of course. Let's go check our goaltending. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Holtby didn't do very good in the regular season. That is a fact, unfortunately. Let's go check the entire league. Obviously, Vasilevsky won the Vezina. Freddie, how did he do? He did pretty damn good. Let's see, best save percentage, I would assume is Vasilevsky. Really good stats from Vasilevsky. Let's go check skaters. So yeah, Shen had the most points. How much did he have? He had 106 points, 80 freaking assists. Tarasenko had 61 goals. Who is that? Schwartz, yeah. Schwartz was playing on that top line, I would assume. He had 88 points this season. Really good from that St. Louis line. Let's just out of curiosity, let's go and check St. Louis. See how good are they right now. Shen, Tarasenko, Schwartz all over point per game. Barbashev, Petrangelo, Steen, Fabry. Steen had 52 points. I feel like that's really good for him. Fabry, Parayko had 46. That's not bad for him. Soshnikov's up to an 83. Jordan Kyrie's a 79. That's not bad. Clem Costin, he's a 76. Eric Johnson back in St. Louis. Yeah, back in St. Louis. Interesting. Yeah, well, who's their goalie? Jake Allen. And he was actually the only goalie that played for them, apparently. Sure. Oh, man. That'll be it from me, guys, in this episode of Operation Get Ovi a Cup. We will be back for the off-season in the next one to hopefully lead up to a Stanley Cup victory and a Stanley Cup ring for Alex Ovechkin. Thank you again all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.